Starting off over here at gcaptain.com, talking about the tariff plan. They go on to say that the current trade dispute has escalated dramatically in recent weeks. And I want to show you guys something. There's several articles talking about the trade issues with China and the United States, but they're not talking about the elephant in the room. Let me show you what's going on with regard to the ports, not only on the West Coast, but the East Coast as well. We're looking at the ports over here in Boston. The green dots and green ships represent cargo ships that are waiting to be unloaded. There's none. Zero here in Boston waiting to be unloaded. I have a video that I want to share with you guys from a gentleman out of Boston who's talking about this very situation. Check this out.
Not just the West Coast ports, it's the East Coast ports too. This one's in Boston. This is well under half the normal volume that you normally see at this port as far as containers go. It's gonna hit us soon. Everybody gotta get ready. It's gonna get bad.
And unfortunately, that man is absolutely correct. Here's a look at Long Beach. This is the busiest port in the United States. Once again, the green dots represent cargo ships. There's two out here sitting off the shore of Long Beach. These are bulk carriers. What these carry are things like sand and raw materials that are in bulk, not necessarily something that you're going to buy on the shelf of a store. The red dots represent crude oil ships. I'll show you guys one right there. Crude oil tanker. So there's a few crude oil tankers sitting out here waiting to be unloaded. Again, like Boston, there's a few ships in here being unloaded that have already been in here. And once those are done, there's no other ships out here waiting to be unloaded. Going up to San Francisco, same situation. There's no ships out here waiting to be unloaded. There's a few inside the San Francisco Bay. But again, like Long Beach, these aren't cargo containers. These are bulk carriers carrying bulk goods. Going from San Francisco up to Seattle, same situation. There's no ships being unloaded, and basically there's no ships inside the port of Seattle. The green dots that you see are bulk carrier ships. There was one I saw yesterday that was carrying cars, but it was headed up to Vancouver. So not much going on with regard to trade over in China. So we've looked at the ports over here in the U.S., at least some of them. The Long Beach one is the busiest one in America. Let's go over to Asia and see what their ports look like. Up here in Shanghai, remember the green are cargo ships. Look at that. They're everywhere. Going inland, just full. Green cargo ships everywhere. Keep in mind, China has a population of over 1 billion people. They not only supply America with goods, they supply the rest of the world. Going down the coast, once again, all of the green are cargo ships. Going down here to the Hong Kong port, look at all the green cargo ships everywhere. So according to this map, it doesn't look like business has slowed down at all over in Asia. And then coming back to the ports over here in the U.S., they look like ghost towns compared to the ports over there in Asia. So it's obviously not impacting China much. Remember, China has a population of 1 billion people. They have all the factories already set up on their mainland. What would be their incentive to bring their factories over here to the U.S. for 300 million customers when they supply a large portion of the entire world? You just saw over there, their ports are swarming with cargo ships, and we have zero here waiting